Hi, YouTube. There is no way this is going. The whole point is that this isn't good for YouTube. Why would this go on YouTube? Why would this be a YouTube video? I don't believe you. It's not that difficult. I don't know if it's difficult or not. So there's this cool program called Strudel. I found this, and I want to give all credit to them. Hopefully they are okay with me showing this on stream. I gotta show this to you because I don't know if you guys know this. Bit of a techno fan. So I had not heard of this, but this is a JavaScript app library, and you write lines of code that represent different instruments doing different things.
There were 5 notes, 0, 4, 0, 9, 7. 16th notes on the scale of G minor. Subtract 1 octave. The sound was a sawtooth wave, tamed with acid, controlled with a slider. Next, kick drum, trance kick drum, 4 on the floor. Width is scope. Clone our lead to create the bass. The bass has a simple pattern. Subtract 2 octaves.
Fucking catch it,
The
dude.
sound should be a super saw.
So
We need more chaos with random detuning of the super saw.
this is a banger. I know, it's so cool, and so I want to learn to do this.
We need more energy. We need a top.
We need a top. Fucking cat jam, dude. So this is Strudel, live programming music. Again, I want to give credit to Switch Angel with this really, really dope account. I want to do this. This sounds sick. And so, I'm gonna try to learn it. That being said, obviously this will, probably take a little bit of time. However, what I would like to do is get the very bare bones of a song done today. That's when the stream ends. The timer, I guess, technically doesn't mean anything. I assume you know what Better Off Alone is, right? This is like one of the most iconic trance techno songs of all time. Isn't Better Off Alone copyrighted? Yeah, I mean, but I presumably I won't make it so good that it gets copyrighted. That's easy. Kick. And then we add hi-hats. See, this is doable. Okay? Probably everybody's heard of this song. So what I want to do is just get to that. I think that's doable. And we'll say it goes off of your guys' vote. So let's start. Let's just do sound. Wait, clap, I think. Ow! Ow! Ow, that is loud. Did Doug make Better Off Alone? All right, but check this out. Oh, I didn't turn that.
Okay, well, let's say
It has to be higher than, it has to be, I don't know what, like, this is so loud and awful sounding. How do I stop it? Stop. And that's what we're doing today. I'm going to try to learn. We check out some of Doug's music. I guess for context, I did make, like, electronic music in high school. So I know the basic, like, terminology and stuff. For example, ducking. Like, I know what that is. Like, I know how to, but I know how to do that within, like, FL Studio. I obviously have not done this as code. So I'm like, this is a song I made. Here, skip ahead. At the risk of being like that guy who is like showing off his music at the party when nobody wants to listen to it. Okay, Strudel. This is the program we're gonna use. Blah, 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 blah. Here's some examples. Dude, the examples are crazy. Look at this. This is insane. I don't even know JavaScript, and this is all in JavaScript. Honestly, not that bad. It's good, but it's just not like special. This is their sample, and it will run live in the browser here. Ooh. Ooh! Oh my lord. Wow, okay. So they load samples here. This is gonna be the audio stuff. CPS, they set the Child Protective Services at 0.75. Chords.offset -1 voicing. There is so much stuff in here that I don't know. Like, how did the drums drop out for a period of time and then come back in? Nothing we can't figure out by bashing our heads against the wall for hours. True. Fortunately, Better Off Alone is a pretty simple song, so I think that'll be easy. We have interactive code fields. To play a sound, we do sound.casio. Here we go. Oh, change Casio to metal. Okay, we have successfully made a song. So we play a sound, Casio sound. You can do insect. Why? Dot. Fast. 8. Run it. Okay, that is awful. All right, cool.
Can you play some of your Newgrounds or Hearthstone music for nostalgia's sake?
Very briefly, again, at the risk of being that guy at the party who says, hey, can I turn on my music? So I made a song entirely out of Hearthstone sounds, but then this part is where it gets sick.
Jaina versus Jaina versus Jaina versus Jaina.
I'm sorry.
Jaina versus Jaina.
I'm sorry.
Jaina versus Jaina.
There's just one cool part coming up.
I'm sorry.
All right, cool. That is probably my favorite song I made when I was still doing music, and this is in 2015 that we're talking about, so 11 years ago. Anyways, back to real music. Okay, we've got drum sounds. Oh, yeah. So if we do sound, and then we have something inside the sound parentheses, then those play over the course of a cycle. So a cycle is 2 seconds by default, and in this case, it's going to be bass drum, hi-hat, snare drum, I don't know what, open hat. So .bank, it looks like that changes it to a different machine. The longer the sequence, the faster it runs. Okay, so if we do sound, and it's in parentheses, over 2 seconds, it's going to do all of the tokens that are inside. If we double this, it will play twice as fast. So whatever is in the quotes is always going to be played over the course of 2 seconds. And if you have more stuff, that means it's going to be like crammed faster in there because it still has to be over 2 seconds. We can also just force it to play faster by doing .fast, and then we add a number like 2. And then now it's, instead of playing over 2 seconds, it will play it over 1 second, I guess. Do 200 times. I mean, we can see what it sounds like. Let's just see if we add like 100 of them. How does this sound? Maybe PogChamp? Wow, okay, 95%. I don't think I'm allowed to count the vote until there's at least the melody. I feel like we at least need the melody. Okay, this part, I don't understand. 1 per cycle with angle brackets. Here's the same sequence, but this time surrounded with angle brackets. This will play 1 sound per cycle. With these brackets, the tempo doesn't change when we add or remove elements. She uses this a lot here in the Cool Trance song. She has a lot of these angle brackets. So she's using angle brackets to describe things, and then there's sub-angle brackets within the angle brackets. So how are we using this? So we play this. It only plays 1 sound per cycle. With these, the tempo doesn't change when we add or remove elements. Okay, so if you don't have the bracket, it's going to force everything inside to be over the course of 2 seconds. Because this is now very slow, we can speed it up again like this. So if you do ×8 on the outside, you're speeding it up by 8. I'm not sure why you would do this.
Been supporting DJ Mugfucker since day one.
DJ Mugfucker? That would be an insane DJ name. CPM is cycles per minute. By default, the tempo is 30 cycles per minute, which is 120 divided by 4 is 1 cycle every 2 seconds. In Western music terms, you could say the above are 8th notes at 90 BPM and 4/4 time, but don't know if you don't know these terms are not required. Okay, so you set the pace of the song, right? And then we could speed this up by double. And I assume I can just set this to whatever I want. This is a 21 Pilots ass beat. It's literally just drums. Okay, so if we want to have a break in the sequence, you put a dash. Multiplication, speed. Oh my god. Okay, this is already getting crazy. Oh, you can just, instead of having to write out HH 4 times, can I just say HH times 4? HH times 4. Ah! So we can create little like sub sequences, or we just multiply it. This is really cool. So with this one, it would be bass drum, then 2 hi-hats, then a rim shot, then 3 hi-hats. So it's like a triplet, then a bass drum, and then inside of this is split. Oh my god. This 8th note is split into 2 parts. The first part is a silence, and the second part is a double hi-hat. So it'd be like da-la, 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 and then this is a rim, and this is hi-hat double. Okay. Okay. I like how this is more complicated than just producing music normally. Oh, this is way more complicated. But I think it's cool, and I want to keep learning it. What is that BPM notation? Yeah, I don't really understand this, but that's fine. We can guess and check. Sound. In this case... Oh, wait, these are just examples. Whoa, my God. Here's how I would like try to simplify it for you. You're basically deciding what is going to happen over 2 seconds. The comma is like a separate instrument or a separate pattern. So we're saying this pattern is going to happen over 2 seconds. This pattern is going to happen over 2 seconds, and this pattern is going to happen over 2 seconds. You are designating blocks that happen, and then within that block, you can say these are the instruments that happen at what pace. All this should be pretty easy for our song because Better Off Alone is like pretty simple, I think. Oh, damn. What's funny is this visually looks like if you just use an actual music program.
Hey Doug, do you prefer polyrhythms or polykills? I wanted your opinion as a white guy. Alright, thanks Doug. Love you.
Polyrhythms are OP, dude. Now we got notes. We got notes. Time for notes. Wait, hold on. I'm going to see if this works. We have this as our bass. This is going to add a second instrument.
Do you think you're better than
This beat is depressing. You don't understand how art is made. It doesn't poof into existence perfect. You have to tweak and be depressed by it for several weeks. Okay, you can also play with letters. That seems way fucking easier than numbers on a piano. So with the angled brackets, we're saying each one of these subnotes it's going to be an entire cycle, and then I'm speeding that entire set up by some amount. Cinema. Faster. 160. So you have 8 octaves for every instrument. I assume I can make like G4 sharp now, right? If I do this. That's nice. Yeah, it's Minecraft. So with unpitched sounds, we can change the sound of our notes with sound. So we would use the letters to say what the melody is, and then dot sound to say what sound it is actually using. And we can change this guitar. Ooh. Sawtooth Poggies. Oh, we're going to be using Sawtooth. Don't worry. I have always been more of a square fan myself. Can I add multiple lines in here? I can. Oh, Wait, why aren't these playing at the same time? I need to stack them or a number sign on each. Oh yeah, because with Switch Angel, with each instrument, she's doing a $sign and a colon. And that seems to say this is running simultaneously as everything else. Let's try that. And now they should, in theory, play simultaneously? Doug, we're trying to study. Dude, the drums are way too loud. I assume there's a volume somewhere, right? How do we change the volume of this sound? Oh, gain. We turn the drums way the frick down. And then this note we can mess with, and we see how this sounds. Okay, Sawtooth, fantastic. We can combine 2 types of brackets in all sorts of ways. Oh my God. Okay. I get it. Elongate with at. Okay, you can use an at to describe how long the note is. Do we need effects? Oh, beans, we do need effects. Low pass filter. So the LPF is going to be a low pass filter. For those who are not aware, filter is basically saying of all the sound of an instrument, you're going to take out like some of the high sound or some of the low sound. I love low pass filters. Ooh, they're so nice. Gain. Oh, this is just volume, right? Oh, you can automate the gain. That's so sick. So gain is essentially how loud we want it to be. So what this is saying is the hi-hat is going to play every 16 times a cycle, right? But it's saying the gain, oh my God, every other hit is quieter. Why is this times 4 though? I guess I'm confused about the 4. Like, does it matter if I hit 8? Does that change anything? Oh, it's each one of the things goes by 4? What if this is by 2? If I do times 2, it's going to fit twice as many of these in. So to do that, it's scrunching it down by half. And so if there were 16 notes before, instead of 8 and 8, it's now going to be 4 and 4. So 4. Okay. So it's not that it speeds it up by 4, it's that it has to condense it into the same amount of time. This makes sense. I get it. It's a little confusing.
Promise us that you'll remember chat when you make it big. The world of music can be cruel, so remember your roots and where you came from. Never forget who you are.
What if in like 4 days, there's like an article about the shocking fall of DougDoug the musician, and it's a whole expose about how over the last 4 days, the first 2 just was incredible, and then after playing at a massive music festival, I descended into drugs and addiction, and I've been a shambles, and the band has fallen apart. And you read about this on Monday, and you're like, wow, what? That was fast. That was really fast. Let's combine all of the above into a little tune. Okay, all right. Shape the sound with an ASMR envelope. Oh my god. Oh, we got attack, delay, sustain, release. Nice. For those who are interested, the way you make an electronic sound generally is called an envelope. And you're basically saying, how would you describe this to people who know this well? I'm having a hard time understanding. Could you open up Microsoft Paint and draw a square? Shit. I mean, whatever. You understand. Delay. We got delay. Oh, I fucking love delay. We got to throw delay on everything, dude. Reverb. Somebody said, can we have it so text-to-speech could run strudel? That would be crazy. I don't know if that's doable. As in, you guys could donate text-to-speech and it plays the beat. That would be extremely dope. Okay, room is reverb. It's the equivalent of literally playing something in a big room where you like hear the echo. Not even echo, but you know, it like kind of like reverberates a little bit. That's reverb. Oh, let's add delay. 0.8 delay. Check this shit out. That's nice. We got pan.
2, 3, 4, 1,
Oh
2,
my
3,
god.
4, 1, 2,
No.
3.
We're not doing pan. Modulations of, oh my god. We can control, what the fuck? Whoa. What is a purlin? It's smooth random. Oh, interesting. You can set a range. By default, waves oscillate between 0 and 1. We can change that with a range. So the low pass filter is going to be a saw that is a range of 500 to, oh my god. Okay, that's really sick. What's sick about this is we can just have like a little bit of change happening in the background. I definitely want to remember this. To make music sound more alive, you don't just want the same sound playing over and over, but you want to have like a mild change. So with something like a hi-hat, this is pretty noticeable. Here's the difference. That's it, right? And that's just the same sound. But if we add just like a little bit of filter, and it's just like changing a little bit in the background, not to the point that you would be like, oh, I'm noticing that. But just having little bits of like motion can make a huge difference. So I think we just add that to all our sounds. We can change the modulation speed with slow and fast. So now we can actually have, I'm gonna copy this down as well. Okay, recap, cool. Pattern effects. We're ready. It's time to make Better Off Alone. We'll probably start with the kick, actually. First off, set cycles per minute, 130. Let's just make sure this works. Ah! Stop! Oh, divided by 4. That's why. Okay, next up, we got to pick our drum sound. Oh my god, we have so many to pick from. Ow! That could be good. I hate the hi-hat. I think we go with the bass drum for now. So we're gonna stack. We just put everything and we divide it by commas. So this would be the first one in the stack. And we're just gonna do bass drums. And this would be bass drum times 4, right? Okay. And then we need bass. Well, I guess let's just start with synth bass. Synth bass. And now we got to get the notes. People who read music, could you just tell me the 4 notes here? So you said E to start, right? That'd be E2. E2, 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 E2. But really, we want to have a break, so it should be silent because it's on the offbeat. I want to get this notation right. Would it be like this times 4? Yeah. So that times 4, if we do another one, it's going to speed up, right? So we don't want that. What instead we need to do is put the in angled brackets so that we're not speeding it up. Nice. D sharp 2. So at the second octave. G sharp 2. G sharp and F sharp 2. Okay. 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 Hi-hat. We've got 8 minutes. I think I can actually do this maybe in time. Okay, so we need hi-hats and clap. That's fairly easy. So we do this. It's gonna be clap. That sounds like shit. There we go. That's better. Oh, way better. Okay, and then we also need the hi-hat. Our clap. We want this every other beat. So we don't want it like this. We instead want something like dash and then clap. This would be times 8, I believe. Okay, all right. We got this actual song going. Okay, and lead. Can we create the lead in 6 minutes? I think so. Will that be the full song that sounds good? No, not really. Wait, hold on. Liver Lover, you're the first one I saw. This is our notes. So we are going to start with, I guess, this note, and then what sound we're gonna do sawtooth for now. So there's a lot of patterning we have to do.
Currently it sounds like better off not making music in the future.
Bop, 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 bop. Okay, so these are both B4 still.
Diablo the cheater, the timer has gone off. Remove your hands from the keyboard and lay on the floor for immediate consequences.
I don't want to stop. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the final song. It's like honestly kind of close. So this needs to be way the fuck slower. I mean, we can do what, divided by 4, right? That did not work. I need to slow this way the fuck down. Slow 2. There we go. Da 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 da. This is A4, I assume. A sharp times 4. Da 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 da. And that's probably this one at 3. And this is a triplet, so we put it in 3 times. No. Like that. Wait, no, this should be higher at 5. There we go. So we need to increase the amount of notes that are in this particular beat. So I think we do this, right? So that there's 8 total instead of 4. Okay, we actually fucking, okay, cool, damn, dude, we got a fucking song. Now we're fucking cooking with ass. And now we can do the same thing here. We would slow it down even more. So what are the notes on the second one? Da, 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 da. Good job, buddy. You really tried your hardest. Okay, what else do we need to add for it to be like officially complete? You got to do the vocals. I don't want to. Okay, I'll add vocals at the end. I'm gonna leave this instead of the alternating code version that we did before. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think it's a little easier to see. What other like sounds do we need? Dude, you gotta have that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Could you just make whoop, whoop with vocals? Technically, yes. We gotta find a sound that sounds like a whoop, whoop. We've got samples. It could work. Can somebody in chat who kind of knows music give me notes that might be the arpeggio of being like a gloop, 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 gloop? The sound you're thinking of is called a white noise sweep, just heavily pitched up. Well, what I'm wondering is like, if I just go like A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, but each one of these need to be like 5 or 6. Check this out. It's the right idea. Okay, somebody said G-A-B-C-ish. That sounds confident. We're doing that. It's literally perfect. There's a way to make it the keys. Notes. We can put it into the right key. A scale. Scale. That's the right word. Scale. Hello? Scale. Scales. Okay, we're gonna put it in the scale of the song. B major. Somebody said F major. And now instead of doing G, we do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 7. And that's it. And then 1, 3, 5, 7 again. Ah, that's basically it. There, we're counting it. That's basically it. Jesus Christ. All right, we're moving on. We're done.
That's my fucking music producer.
Thank you. I know that was delayed and that was for something else, but I'll take credit for it right now. I hate it. It's fine. Bop, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, bop. Hold on. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Right? We're doing the intro lead now. Wait, is this a whole thing? It sounds so bad with the whoop whoops do not sound good. Okay, that's close enough. I don't understand. His sounds better than mine. That makes no sense at all. The only thing is pad, as in the background chords. I think we do that, and then we're done. Let's look at the really cool example, and we're going to look at how she did chords. Again, this is Switch Angel, who I first saw this program from. I don't know what O does, but that seems like we can do that. So white noise is it's just the sound of like wind, basically, but it helps fill out sound really well. Okay. We take this, we say S white times 4, so it's 4 like white noises, and then that'll be an attack of 0.4, which means it's building up, and then I don't know what 0.06 does. I don't know what this does. Ah! Stop! What is O? What does O do? Doug, we need a top. We don't need a top right now. We don't need a bottom or a top. O is octaves. Oh, maybe it's octave 6, so it goes up. That's smart. Okay. Attack 3, and we're going to turn the gain way the fuck down, 0.1, and we're going to gain his volume again. And we're also going to do a low-pass filter. It's a little dumb on white noise, but that's fine. We're going to make it pretty high, like 12,000, and maybe a high-pass filter. 1,000. Ah! Shut up! Stop! Okay, chords. Yeah, we're going to use... Anybody who know music, have suggestions here. I'm going to put in the first chords that somebody says. The chord should be... Oh my god, you're incredible. Damn, you fucking nail it first try, dude. Those chords are perfect. I kind of want to add, like, maybe another F sharp 2. Oh wait, I can do that cool gain thing. Hold on. No, fuck. I want to, okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is every time the kick drum happens, the chord should get quieter. And that's why, because that way the kick sounds louder and it sounds better versus the chords always happen. Duck, orbit, pattern, target, orbit. What? Okay. So this is sawtooth delay, orbit 2. Oh, I have to put it in orbit and then wait, hold on. If I put it in the orbit, 1 second. Holy shit. We put the chord in orbit. I think what this is saying is every time there's a kick drum, that says that anybody who's my duck orbit will have a duck depth of attack in 1. And then that means that if the chords down here are in the second orbit, they will get ducked with the thing. Let's see if it works. Holy. I guess the white noise is already fine, but we put it in orbit. And now we add in the bass. And now we get our intro lead. All right, you gotta get louder. Where's the whoops? Oh, there was. Hold on, we gotta make it louder. We need louder whoops. That whoops suck. The whoops sound awful. It's like a song. We did it. That was pretty close, honestly. Like, basically done. I just need vocals. Look, don't freak out about my vocals. They're gonna be
Beautiful.
Oh god, time to leave. Come on. Give me one shot, okay? The lead feels a little plain. How do we make the lead a little sexier? Oh, we just add another sound? Super saw? I don't know if that'll... That's interesting. We just add another instrument.
For the final performance, don't forget the strobe lights.
How do I do that?
Don't forget the fog machine for the final performance, and the pyrotechnics, and the pox of backup dancers.
Yeah, it's on you guys. You guys gotta... Do we have, like, party parrot? What's that emote? Okay, unfortunately, we're not adding party parrot. Unless I do it in, like, 2 seconds. That's too good. And then we need, ooh bang. Ooh bangers. We need moo as well. Too relevant for the mug.
Gotta change the desk to a DJ booth as well.
We don't have time for this.
And now, coming to the stage, the man you all waited 4 hours to watch. DJ Fuck Smugs Mugs.
It all comes full circle. So stupid. Ladies and gentlemen. Hold your oobangs, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, DJ Mudfucker!
It's a new little song I wrote. Okay, all right. Now it's got to start with a few whoop whoops. shit, what's next? Where's my white noise? Where's the white? Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, shit, there's no bass. But you're better off alone. Do you think you're better off alone? Whoop, 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 whoop. And then we turn that chords up. Do you think you're better off alone? Why are the whoops so loud? Turn down. Oh shit, 1.1. 0.1. Ladies and gentlemen, that was DJ DougDoug. If there is one part of that I don't think landed, just one. It was the whoop whoops. They were too loud. Well, we did it. We made music.
Hold on, before you go write some mean, funny YouTube comment, let the record show. My song was good enough to get claimed on YouTube. We had to cut parts from this performance because both Twitch and YouTube are utterly convinced that I was playing the actual song on stream. And that means I did it, everybody. I'm a musician now.